Hello everybody, welcome to another BT Golf video, this time in collaboration with my Australian counterpart and good mate of old, Nick Devon from ND Golf. Now, you've probably noticed by now we're not a Crompton Norton Golf Club. What's the giveaway? Not just the sunglasses instead of the snood, it's the cracking the flags weather that we've got here in Perth, Western Australia. So I've come on holiday now, I've come back to where it all began for me. This is the fantastic Lake Carrynup Country Club, home to the Perth International and this year the Super 6 tournament, which is due to be played in February. Now we've got a bit of a special video for you today. Nick and I are going to play the Super 6 holes as will be played by all the pros on the European Tour when they visit Perth in February for the tournament. We're going to play a match play event around the Super 6 holes. They're going to be a mixture of holes on Lake Carrynup. Nick, tell us a little bit about them.
Right, so here at Lake Carrynup, when we're going into the Super 6 holes here at Carrynup, we get to play the first, the second, and then the 8th hole on the front 9, and then we shift over onto the back 9 and we're playing 11, 12 and 18. Main point here is when we play the 8th, we're playing Carrynup's signature hole here, and it's a magnificent par 3 that goes over the water. So you get to see the best of Lake Carrynup and all its magnificent holes out here. But like we said, we're going to be starting out here at the first of Lake Carrynup, and blowing an absolute gale today, so it's going to be very interesting to see how us two get along, because I haven't played in wind like this for quite some time. Usually when the wind gets like this at Lake Carrynup, I'm into the pro shop now and not on the golf course.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard day as I remember out of Perth. It's what they call the Fremantle Doctrine, is that right? It's
Correct.
A breeze that comes up about 1 PM in the afternoon, and they call it a cooling sea breeze. I call it more like a hurricane. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Just tell us a little bit before we start about the format of the Super 6 tournament. How is it different from a normal golf?
Okay, so when we're going into the Super 6 format of tournament here at Lake Carrynup, we have what we call the normal field that starts the round on the Thursday, where there's 120 golfers. Then from there we play 54 holes, stroke play, and then we have a cut, and then we cut it down again on the Saturday to 32 players. Then on the final day we go into what we call the Super 6 hole format, where we play 1, 2, 8, 11, 12 and 18 until we're knocked out in match play till we come to the final 2 and we have an eventual winner.
Okay, so it's a bit of a combination of stroke play initially, followed by match play head to head over the Super 6 holes. Should we give it a crack?
Let's try.
Let's get on. It's like junior golf days, this.
Takes me back to Wanneroo days. I never beat this guy as a junior, so it'd be nice to finally get one on him.
Let's do it.
Alright, so here we are on the first hole. Martin's just warming up here, about ready to tee off. Now if we look down the first hole here, as you can see down, we're going down the first. Comes in at 271 off the white markers. Normally when we're playing the Super 6 event, we're all the way back there off the black markers, and that comes in at 294. But today, because we're not allowed to go back there, we're on the white tees, 271, short par 4, but extremely difficult in this wind. Now I'm going to give Martin the honour because he's over here from England, and this is my home track. I think it's more his home track than it is my home track. But let's get underway, let's see how we go. 271 playing like 350 today.
Yeah. Anyway, for the audience back in England, we need to convert it to yards, so roughly plus 10% on the meterage that Nick's giving you there, and it's playing about 310 yards from where we stand here. But again, with this wind, it's playing more like 400, so it's a big knock. I'm going with Chief off the first. I'm just going to give it a good wang, see how far down I can get it. I can't remember if I can reach those bunkers that you see down there. Possibly the one on the right I can make it, but into this wind again, I'm just playing for the position, trying to get it down the left hand side for a relatively straightforward shot up to the green. Let's see how we get on. Oh, it's a bit right, I think it's good.
Well, that one's gone a little bit right.
Oh, local knowledge, well done. Alright?
Straight down the gut.
Straight down. Okay, and we're off, courtesy of the course today, Lake Carrynup, thank you very much. You might have remembered when I did the intro, I told you this is where it all began for me, which it is. Back in '97, I put down the pen of my final GCSE exam and jumped on a plane and came to Australia. I did 11 years at this wonderful facility that is Lake Carrynup Country Club. It really is truly magical. And all this time on, it's still not lost its magic. Every hole you play is different. They've made a lot of changes to the course. Some little friends there from the past. Made a lot of changes to the course over the last 10 to 15 years in order to hold these massive tournaments that they've got now, like the Johnny Walker Classic they came on with first, which turned then into the Perth International, and now we've got the Super 6 that's starting again in February. So positive changes all around at Karrinyup, and can't wait to show you some more of the holes. Let's find the ball first.
So I don't know if you can see, but if I try and zoom in just a little bit more, you can see a couple of spectators in the way there. Yeah, Martin's giving them the move on. Off they go.
Oh, sit down. Big back left. That looked pretty good.
Could be one up. Could be.
Sure you're that fat. Shot man. Short sided myself, just fell in the bunker. Down a little big. Okay, gotta hold that from par. Hope Nick misses his.
Oof.
Straight at it. Oh, just fell away. Pick it up. Hole 1 by ND Golf.
One up.
With a par 4.
Finally, first time in my life I've got one up on him.
There we have it. So, nice big green. This is a new green, well, newish, like Karrinyup, a couple of years old. Loads of tricky pin positions here. The play really off the tee, I think, is just an iron down the bottom there. Leave yourself a full gap wedge into the green. No need to pull driver out, but biggest head when cold. The hole number 2, Lake Karrinyup. ND Golf with the honour. Just steady par 4 to win the first hole. This one plays 427 off the back. That's in metres, remember, so we're playing it around 480 yards there or thereabouts. As you can see there, driver's the club of choice by Nick, and the hole sort of goes up to the top of the hill and then swings left. It's a dog leg left down the hill. Off memory, Nick, what were you playing in for your second? About 7-iron, if you nut it well enough.
Depends on the kind of wind. With this kind of wind today, you might not even get over the crest of the hill enough to actually get the downward run off the slope. So you could even hit like a hybrid in for a second shot here. But if the wind's a little bit dead, which it seems like the tour players seem to get every year they come here,
Typical.
they get a 9-iron in or 7-iron into the green maximum. So today with this kind of wind, if I can get over that crest of that hill and hit a 5-iron in, I'm pretty stoked.
Okay. Again, another hole where wind plays a massive part in how it plays from tee to green. Good swing. That's pretty much perfect. He's got his game shoes on today.
About time. Alright, Martin's driver of choice, of course, is TaylorMade. The M1 or M2?
M2.
M2 driver.
Yeah, M2.
Callaway versus TaylorMade here. 1-0 to Callaway right now.
Get the right bounce, it's right down there, isn't it?
It is.
baby.
He's nailed that
Oh,
one.
coming back to me now. So how long have you been here now, Nick?
Funny enough, Martin left after 11 years and I'm on my 11th year today, or this year. So spent as much time as Martin here at this club, and a magnificent club, and funny enough, had the same head pro as our boss, Graham Warburton.
Graham, Cheshire boy. Played county golf for Cheshire as a young man before coming to Australia, and he's been, how long has he been been here now?
26 years.
26 years head pro at Lake Carron. Fantastic golf to be at. Brought it a long way. Very, very good, knowledgeable coach. We've both had the benefit of working under him and experiencing his knowledge.
Yeah.
Whoa, now this is the hole, look at this. Just take a look at that, how it opens up after the crest of the hill. That is just something else. You just see two balls down, one down the middle and one down the left hand side. Yeah, it's wind against. Yeah, it's wind against.
Well, but you can never five. Just gonna punch it in.
Little 5 iron.
Yeah.
Now this is shot making. Doesn't matter what number's got written on your club round carrying up, you just got to make a shot with it. You can take the loft off it, control your ball flight. The proper golf's learned. Oh, squeeze that one out right. The gap.
Yeah. Right shot, wrong angle.
There's a little gap there where the kangaroos are running. I think it's just in the green stuff. Chance for me to get one back. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. What I mean about the wind, I thought I played a gem there, but just didn't touch it. Pitched back, sort of back half of the green and just ran through. Cleanly enough, just not going to sit down, is it? Stop. They stop.
Not too bad. It's on the green.
Pitched on the green, didn't it? That just took a big bounce.
It did. It did. Now the one thing I remember about this bloke is he could chip and he could putt.
See if it still rings true. Now it's just full of pure. Okay, Nick for his par. Pretty straightforward putt, straight up the hill, maybe just breaking off his left. Into the wind. Yeah, wind killed that. Good stroke. And I've got that to win the hole, get back to square. I think the wind's going to play more part in this putt than the break. Oh, it's all coming back to me now, Nick. All square.
Jammy. Jammy, jammy, jammy.
Onward.